February 5th, 2025, a responding officer was originally on scene dealing with a separate stolen vehicle incident when they encountered a student identified as Jalen or Jay Lee. Jalen escalated the first time of contact. Oh my god. Okay, so as soon as I saw the clip, it was insane. As soon as the officer arrived and came to contact with Jalen, and obviously this officer is just responding to a call, and what ended up happening was Jalen, this person was was being loud, being disruptive. It was, like, it was insane as soon as this officer came in and arrived. By screaming and raising their voice, Jalen felt offended when not getting called by their appropriate pronouns. So this officer obviously couldn't, he didn't say the right pronouns. He called her a he instead of a she. And so that person was freaking out over nothing. Jalen was absolutely being so inappropriate, couldn't correct them with a calm demeanor, but this person definitely went off the rails, screaming and yelling for no reason at all. But yeah, so Jalen on their part was highly being inappropriate. It escalated by Jalen getting tased and arrested for not cooperating. This incident took place in Florida, which is crazy, by the way. Yeah, this person obviously, when the officer said that if you don't quiet it down, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs, and Jalen says, and she said, go effing try it. And it's like, in what? You're gonna retaliate by hitting me if I do? What is the threat here? And yeah, the officer was being really nice, considering. I mean, could you imagine if you went up inside the building trying to see what's going on, what the situation is, like, what are we looking for, who are we looking for, and what we need to do at this moment. You gotta find someone to talk to, and stuff like that, right? It is simple as that. You go inside a building expecting what you need to expect and see what you can do to do your job. And that's pretty much it. But when you come to close contact with a person like Jalen, and then having them, like, raising their voice, yelling, like, yes, they could not be getting away with that. However, you need to just move aside, let those officers do their jobs, and just chill. I'm not sure if they're, like, having a meltdown, but to raise your voice was not needed at that time. Yeah, sure, you could be upset. Anyone could be mad. But to raise your voice and to basically, like, threaten an officer, that's crazy. And yeah, this guy or this girl, definitely got so mad when their pronouns was not being corrected, I guess. So this could have been avoided so many times, but this person, Jalen, definitely went off the rockers and couldn't really seem to get a hold of their emotions. That's my take on it. I had to watch this so many times because I'm like, this can't be real. This can't be stable. You know that, right? Like, you escalated the situation yourself. I mean, this is avoidable. Like, what are we doing? Like it's pretty crazy, especially if you are feeling offended, saying, hey, can you call me by this? And if not, guess what? They're rude, they're obnoxious, whatever. Then you just move on you with your date, and that's it. No one's gonna um follow what you ask for. I mean, that's pretty much life. You ask them to call by by this name, by a certain manner, because that's how you were raised or whatever it is, and they don't do it. It's unfortunate, but that's how people are. They're not gonna respect you because you told them to tell it, give you your pronouns or the way that you want to have your name said. They're not gonna say it, and at the end of the day, you just gotta shrug your shoulders and move on. But no, Jay Lee did not shrug their shoulders and move on and trying to stay out of trouble. It was going to happen. It was pretty crazy, guys. It was pretty crazy. I'll leave the video down in the description, and you'll see. All right, see you guys later. Peace.